Urban development has transformed San Francisco's connection with water, its most important natural resource. Though our relationship with water changes over time, its importance in our lives never diminishes. Every San Franciscan has a watershed story.
Hello, this is Liz Scheidel from the Yosemite Watershed, and this is my watershed story. One day, when my son was about 2 years old, I started seeing these caravans of gigantic dump trucks coming up and down the street that we live on right here. They were excavating a lot of polluted soil from the slough, surrounding the slough here. That made me really happy because I said, I have a kid here. This is my kid's home. He's gonna grow up here. We're not going anywhere. And by the time he gets to be 10, 11, 12 and goes bike riding with his friends, there's gonna be a place that I know he can go that it doesn't have toxins in the soil and in the water, hopefully. So I started bringing him down here. I mean, this is where he took his training wheels off his bike, down here at the slough. So one day, it was a Saturday, I believe, we came down here and we saw all these people sort of in the mud along the water there. And it was Anthony here from Ledge and a bunch of young people, some teenagers. And they said, come on over, come on down and help us. And they were planting pickleweed, which is, I learned, this little humble looking plant, looks like little tubey weeds that cleans the water. You know, there was the soil that was getting loaded in and out in gigantic dump trucks, and then there's Anthony from Ledge with a bunch of young kids from the neighborhood cleaning the soil just by putting these little plants in that bay wetland. Ledge stands for Literacy for Environmental Justice. Environmental justice means treat the earth and the land and the soil and the air in one neighborhood as we would treat the land and the soil and the air in another neighborhood equally, even though the economic state of neighborhoods may be very different. Some of the northern, near the Golden Gate Bridge, like the Presidio, from what I understand, had as much pollution from the military as has been down here, but this area of town is just now being paid attention to. It's been an island down here for generations. And the people who have lived here for generations are now having a chance through organizations like this to have a cleaner land around them and have cleaner air around them. Water and the land we walk on and the plants that are growing around us and the air that we're breathing, it really literally is part of our life. And to me, it's really important that my kid becomes a steward of that part of our environment and our life. Because this is his home and he's gonna grow up here, and I want him to feel a sense of responsibility for his home. Discover your watershed today.